I'm going to be doing my speech on animals in need. I have always been quite the animal lover, and in 5th grade I was lucky enough to participate in a Humane Society camp where you take care of a dog that you're assigned to for a week. So in 7th grade, I've been driving my parents crazy with how much I wanted a dog, so one day my mom finally took me to the animal shelter to just look, as she said, and as we were looking, I saw a black pit bull cowering in the corner of her cage, and so I begged my mom to let us play with her, and she caved, and so Lacey had to be carried out from her area to the playpen because she had experienced previous abuse on leash. So right when she got set down though, she ran over to us and rolled over on her back to get some love and some belly rubs, and that's when I knew she was going to be my dog. Lacey came to us extremely malnourished and abused, so it took quite a while to rehabilitate her, but it was definitely worth it in the end. She's now 9 years old and as happy as she could be. In society, many people don't think about adopting from the animal shelter when looking for an animal. Instead, they buy from breeders and stuff like that. And I'm going to provide you guys with reasons as to why you should adopt from the animal shelter, because I'm sure some point in your future you're going to want to adopt or buy a dog, but I'm going to convince you to adopt. So adopting animals save lives from being euthanized. The cost is minimal and goes directly towards helping care for the animals they take in. According to the ASPCA, as of 2018, there's 3,500 shelters in the US, and there's 1.5 million animals euthanized each year. So also, in support to a previous claim of mine, while over 1 million animals are killed because they lack a home, 30 million Americans add an additional pet to their family each year. The most common dog breed in shelters are pit bulls, and they're also the most euthanized dog in shelters. Many people are frightened by pit bulls because of their bad reputation, but I can vouch for my pit bulls and all pit bulls' gentle and sweet personalities. As previously discussed, if 1.5 million people out of 30 million that add a new pet to their family every year adopted instead of buying, no animals would be euthanized. The cost of adopting is minimal and goes directly towards helping the shelters care for the animals they take in. Not only do shelters save millions of animals' lives, but they also provide affordable veterinary care for low-income individuals. So purchasing a purebred dog could cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, which many Americans can't afford or don't want to spend that much money on a dog. And according to my local animal shelter's website, the Ventura County Animal Shelter, it's $115 to adopt a dog. So many dogs in animal shelters tend to be mixed breed dogs, which are also less expensive because they're less prone to hereditary diseases that purebred dogs are prone to. So, for example, I have 2 dogs, one a pit bull mix and one a French bulldog. And the pit bull mix, Lacey, she's only been to the vet a few times, only had like 2 checkups. She's very inexpensive overall. My French bulldog Cleo, has been very expensive, and she's had to go to the doctor multiple times, once for breaking her leg, and she had to go to a special dog surgeon, which, as you can imagine, was very expensive. And so that was expensive. She also ingested a toxic mushroom, which was also very expensive because they had to give her charcoal to get it out of her system, and so that was very expensive. And overall, we just had a lot more issues with Cleo than our mutt Lacey, and so we're very thankful that Lacey is much less expensive. And yeah, so most shelters provide affordable veterinary care for low-income families. My local shelter provides $10 for spay/neuter, $10 for microchip, and a free rabies vaccine. So in conclusion, I hope I have made a good argument for all of you and why you should adopt and not buy. And to sum up, specific dog breeds such as pit bulls are targeted as evil dogs, but it's how you raise them, not the breed, that makes them evil. And not only are shelters a great way, an affordable way to adopt, they also provide a large amount of care for low-income families and people that can't afford to take care of their dogs but want to provide them with good care. So my shelter pup Lacey is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I hope that I've convinced you guys to adopt and not buy. If you want unconditional love and an animal, I suggest adopting. Thank you.